Dear students, with reference to the President of India, I have released two videos, and in first videos, I have taught you about President of India and his power and qualifications. Also, I have mentioned in that videos, and next one I have taught composition of the Electoral College, and today I would like to teach you that reason for indirect election. What do you mean by this? If President of India will be elected, meaning is there directly. So what will be happen? Why President of India will be elected indirectly? And today my topic is there. Reason for indirect election of President of India. It means presidential election will be not direct election like American president election. So reason is there. I would like to explain to the point. First point, there are 4 points given in your syllabus, and we have to learn accordingly. First point, if the president was to be elected directly by the people, so he could become a rival center of power to the council of minister and prime ministers. What do you mean by this? Suppose same process, president will be also elected and prime minister will be also elected. Now what will be happening between prime minister and president? Both will believe that I'll be the real executive, and after that enmity will be there, and it will be problem for smooth functioning of the government. So our forefather made the constitution, and with reference to the president, one status given to President of India, his national head or she will be national head, and prime minister will be sole de facto, means his real power will be enjoyed by council of minister and prime minister. So first point clear, means if direct election will be there, then president will be a revival of prime minister and council of minister. Second point, you can write, if president of India will be elected directly by the people, then it will be against the parliamentary democracy with the ministerial responsibility, meaning what will be happening in the nation or any policy has been made, and if any negative impact is there, so council of minister are responsible. Existing government is responsible. President of India is not responsible. You know this. So if he will be elected directly, so it will be against the spirit of parliamentary democracy. One statement is there that is very important statement of our first prime minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and I would like to mention here. Then the scenario will be 100% clear that what is the level of the president of India and what is the level of prime minister of India. Now Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said in the Constituent Assembly, inverted comma, you can write this one, you can write slowly I am speaking. What stated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in the Constituent Assembly? Constituent Assembly, I think my students are very much familiar that Constituent Assembly was a kind of constitutional body that had framed the Indian Constitution. And in who were the member of Constituent Assembly? Your answer will be there. Indian people were member of the elected member or the member of the Constituent Assembly, means all Indians were there, no foreigner were there. So statement of the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru I would like to mention. He stated in the Constituent Assembly, you can write in inverted comma, we could not have directly elected president and not give him real powers. Again going to repeat, we could not have a directly elected president and not give him real power. Means president will be not real executive. President will be executive head only, but his all power will be enjoyed by Prime Minister and Council of Minister. So 2 point clear. Third point, since the member in the two houses of the parliament are likely to be dominated by one party, election of the president merely by the majority of member of the union parliament could make him nominees of the ruling party like prime minister. Such a president could not represent the constituent state of the union. Meaning, suppose if president will be elected directly by the people, so it will be like a party line, and then he will be not or she will be not a representative of the each and every segments of Indian society. Okay, so that's why presidential election will be held indirectly. And last point, electoral college. Very beautiful points are there, and I would like to mention. The president is elected by an electoral college. I have taught this one. In India, the electoral college consists of the elected member of the both houses of the parliament, means both houses means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and elected member of all state assemblies. And such an electoral college would make the president the elected representative of whole nation with a clear voice given to state as well as UTs. Meaning, dear students, when presidential election will be held, so I have taught you in my previous video, president will be elected by electoral college. And what was the electoral college? What is the electoral college? I have taught in my previous video. Again, I am going to teach you. Electoral college consisted all elected member of the both houses of the parliament. What do you mean by this one? In our Lok Sabha, how many member will be elected by common people of India on the ground of universal adult franchise? And total members now 543 members will be elected by direct election, and these all people are very much permitted to cast their vote in presidential election. Means all Lok Sabha member elected only, nominated will be not there. And second point I have taught you, all elected member of the all state assemblies. How many state assemblies are there? And in each and every state assemblies will MLAs will give vote. Meaning, suppose they belongs to any political party, but they are very much permitted to cast their vote. And how many UTs are there? And in that UTs, if legislative assembly is there, so the MLAs will be also allowed to cast their vote. Meaning is there that President of India will be elected by whole nation, and each and everybody means each and every person representatives are going to cast his vote or her vote in presidential election. So by that process, if any person will be elected, so that person would be the voice of all states as well as the UT. So that's why President of India will be elected by electoral college. Try to understand the intelligence activities or intellectual work of our forefathers who framed the constitution. So in this video only this much, and one topic is there I would like to teach you. Oath of office. How oath ceremony will be held? Before entering upon his office, the president takes an oath in the presence of the Chief Justice of India, or in his absence, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court. And what he state when he will take oath? First point, discharge the function of the President of India preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the law, and devote himself to the service and well-being of the people of India. So this is and term, I think tenure, my students are very much familiar. That President of India shall hold office for the term of 5 years. So that is very easy. And vacation of the office, President may submit his resignation to the Vice President in order to resign his office. Such resignation will be communicated by Vice President to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. And second option is there, कि President of India can be removed by process of impeachment when violation of the Constitution or proved misbehavior or incapacity is there, then only. So next video I'll teach you the procedure of impeachment. Thank you.